Hey, hi, thanks for stopping by. I'm Angel. I'm thinking today about using loss as motivation for positivity, and I know that might sound like a little Pollyanny or a little far-fetched, but what I'm finding is within the loss of loved ones lies great opportunity for growth. And even though it can be painful to lose someone that we really love, at the same time, it gives us an opportunity to be even more loving with ourselves. And for me, I really try to carry forward something from any relationship that I have that's loving. Well, hopefully all my relationships are loving, but when I have a special relationship and I lose someone who's special to me, then I try to really kind of sum up the epitome of the energy that I got from that person or from interacting with that person, the best energy that I got from interacting with that person, and I try to mindfully carry that forward. So, for example, I had a friend, one of my first really close friends that I had shared, home with for a while. When he died, more than 10 years ago now, I started making a really extra conscious effort to be always kind to people and not to be mean or judgmental, because he was really exceptionally good at that. And so, I try to carry forward something of the person I lose, and or the animal. I just lost my best friend, really, who was a cat a couple days ago, and he was one of the most loving, hugging, happy, enjoy the moment creatures, as so many cats are, of course. It's one of the reasons we love them. But he really was exceptionally loving. Maybe even to his own demise, it occurred to me, because he died relatively young of a urinary tract infection, which is a common thing from not getting enough exercise, not eating the right food, not drinking enough water. And I can't help but kind of compare his condition to some of my own health problems, and I know there's often a correlation between our own neuroses and those that our pets end up kind of dealing with, and so I've been reflecting on that a lot anyway. And so one of the things, I'm still, it's only been a couple days, so it'd be fair to say I'm still in the grieving process, and I'm still reflecting on what it is that I will really learn from that relationship in the long run. However, I know already, and have known since the relationship started, because the cat was born into my hands, literally, him and his brother both, and they've taught me a lot about love, both of them. Both of them are dead now, and they taught me a lot about our own choices, our own choice in mood, the way we get love, the way we ask for what we want, and how that affects what we get, how we get it. And Taco Cat, who I just lost, really taught me about asking for what you want in a really nice, sweet, loving way, and not accepting any less than love. He found love in everything, all the time. I think even in those last minutes before his death, we were sharing love. It was pretty remarkable. And back to my original point of finding momentum, finding positivity, finding strength in loss. There's a lot of momentum, a lot of emotion that happens in a loss of someone close, and I think we have a choice to kind of give into the darkness of it, the loss feeling of it, and have even more of a scarcity mindset, think about everything that we're not going to have, or we can feel an appreciation, there's a certain real comfort in the certainty of death, especially if someone or something has been suffering, I find. And also, it kind of just stops the interaction on the physical level and allows it all to be spiritual or metaphysical. So you get to choose, we get to choose, I get to choose what to think about with regard to my loss. And if I use the intensity of the motion to think about more positive things, positive changes I'm going to make, get more writing done, pay more attention to my loving relationships and make sure that I'm getting what I need in my relationships, make sure that I'm paying more attention to my body and keeping myself healthy. All those parts are important. And my poor little car, you can hear it struggling. We're going up Lighthearted Hill here, and it's a pretty grueling hill, and my car is clearly still not happy because it still needs a lot of little things. So I'm glad that I am hopefully trading it in here next week. We'll see. And yep, again, finding something positive out of loss, basically. I think there's always a choice in how we use the momentum we get, and loss can carry a really heavy, really lot of energy in an interesting way. And so I remind me to be sure to use whatever energy you get, and especially if it's energy of loss, which can be tempting to use in a negative way against yourself. Instead, make sure and use that in a positive way. It's my 2 cents for today. Till next time, peace, prosperity, positivity, and playfulness.